What's up? I'm BJ Shaw.
And I'm Corey Seal, and you're listening to Beards, Bellies, and Beer.
Fucking crisp.
Crispy. Ah, so good.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force. It's fruit punch.
Oh, okay. You've had this before.
Dude, it is fucking delicious.
Fuck yeah.
That's real good. It was crazy. Dude, so Kelsey stopped and got me a 6-pack on her way home from work. And she got me, it was the 1985 Voodoo Ranger. It's like a mango hazy.
Okay.
And she brought it home, and I cracked open like the one side of the box. And dude, there was mold everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Inside the box and like on the cans, and it almost looked like spider webs, but it was like just like thick like spores.
Nah, I'm good.
Dude, it was gross. And then she's like, "You want me to take it back?" I was like, I don't know. And I pulled a can out, and I was like, "Yeah, maybe." I was like,
Where'd she get it at?
At which was weird. And I drove with her because I needed to get out of the fucking heat. The only AC we have is in our car, so.
Fuck yeah.
And we went down there, and she took it in, and she, told them what happened, and they went and pulled the rest off the shelf, and I guess, 3 out of the other 4, were full of fucking mold, and I don't know why.
That's fucked up.
Or how, because, I don't know. I mean, unless it got wet, and they just kind of...
That's possible.
So that's what it kind of looked like. It had, some water marks, maybe, on the inside of the cardboard, but... So, it is fruit punch. I was hoping there's a blood orange, a blood orange citrusy one they have for summertime, and it's really good. But they didn't have it.
They never have anything cool anymore. At first opened, they did.
I don't know, man. They have a nice selection, but my only gripe, I wish they would keep all their beer cold.
Yeah, okay.
Because they have lots of good ones that are out, but they're always warm, out on the racks. Yeah. And, they have a decent amount of voodoo to pick from in the cold, but, a lot of, the really cold, seasonal ones they get, they're always warm, which is whatever, I put them in the fridge, but when you're on the run, fucking...
I get it. Not everybody carries a cooler with them.
No. Or ice.
That's fair. Didn't think about ice. That's a big one.
So, welcome everybody to Beards, Bellies, and Beer. So, I want to take this time to introduce ourselves. My name is Corey. I am 31 years old. I love beer. A lot. I'm a musician. I'm in 3 bands currently at the moment. I'm a drummer. I drum in all 3. I sing in 2 of them. The other I scream in. Work's not important. Work sucks.
Fuck yeah, work
Always.
Sucks.
I work on the side also. I'm a bartender. My wife and I love to garden, hike, spend as much time outside as possible, other than this past week because it's been too fucking humid to even stand outside, let alone walk around. I don't know. Big nerd. I don't know, video games, D&D, all the good shit, man. Trading card games, fucking the big bearded bellied nerd.
Fuck yeah.
Who loves beer.
Well, what's up? I'm BJ. 30. Entrepreneur. Classic pianist. Sometimes. Don't ask me to play. It's usually pretty bad. I don't do nothing, dude. I'm a huge nerd. Video games, Pokemons, Digimon recently for some reason.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Some reason. Don't know where that one came from. Podcasts. Who doesn't love a good podcast? Aspiring dungeon master, the sex kind, and the regular.
Very aspiring.
Very aspiring.
You're doing good, man.
I try my best.
Fuck yeah.
I
wouldn't have the guts to do it. I don't know.
You can decide if we're talking about the sex of the game. Yeah, that's about it for me. I don't do much. Fucking living life.
And that's what we does. So what else is new, man?
Fucking too hot.
I know. I mean, aside the heat wave we're in.
I did a monstrosity thing yesterday.
Oh, God.
So, I'm bored. I was bored as hell. First day off work. I was hungry.
The idle mind is the devil's playground.
Pretty much. I was hungry. It was like 8 o'clock. I was like, all right, I'm going to do something stupid. Went to Domino's. Got a large pizza, extra cheese, no sauce. It was garlic parm sauce.
Oh my god.
Then I went to Main Moon and got Chinese food. And I put Chinese food on that pizza.
What'd you put on it?
General Tso's chicken, fried rice, and lo mein.
Yes. How was it?
It was pretty decent.
It sounds fucking amazing.
I told my brother about it, and he was like, that sounds horrible.
Oh my god. Fuck your brother.
He's stupid.
Just kidding, Ben.
No, he's not going to listen to this. Fuck you, Ben. Anyway. Yeah, so I did that.
Oh my god, dude. We've been talking about pizza lately. So we've been trying to use something out of the garden every single day this year. I mean, not that we can a lot of it. We use it throughout, mostly throughout the year later, but we've been trying to really, like... And we do. I mean, usually I'd say a few days a week, but we're trying to do it every day, and we have a bunch of cherry and grape tomatoes, and Kelsey makes a really mean bruschetta.
Oh, yeah?
She does it with, like, a little balsamic.
Okay.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
it's so good. And she was talking about doing a bruschetta pizza, and I was like, you shut your mouth. I was like, that's... Oh, my God. Like, I can't wait for that. You can't talk about it and then not have it.
You're like talking like a chicken bruschetta pizza?
Oh, yeah. That sounds
yeah.
good. I've had bruschetta, like, where it's like chicken, and
Yeah.
definitely more focused on the bruschetta, but... And two, have you ever seen, I'm sure you have to it, but have you ever seen anything for like the pickle pizzas? Where it's usually like a white pizza, like a garlic pizza?
This last weekend, that's all Instagram was.
Oh, what, Pickle Fest?
Yeah.
Or Pickleberg, yeah.
But I would try it. I mean,
I
won't try.
To use those spicy pickles we make on them. Oh my god. I love white pizza as it is.
Yeah. Fucking any other pizza gives me heartburn.
Really?
Oh, God.
Regular, like, pizza sauce?
Dude, everything gives me heartburn. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god. I went through a stint there. I mean, stuff still does, but mine's mostly liquids.
Really?
Yeah. Weirdly enough, like, there's really no food that gives me heartburn, but a lot of... It's usually when we're drinking.
Oh,
Like, it'll be certain, like, I used to fucking love Jamaican Me Happies.
Oh, okay.
I used to love drinking those, dude. And now, like, even a sip of it, and I'm, like, bent over. I know on the bachelor party, we were on this boat. And we had a 4-hour boat ride just on the river there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. It was probably one of the more fun days there because it was, like, kind of overcast, so it was, like, nice and cool. And, like, I don't know, it was a really good time. We didn't get burned alive by the sun.
Okay, yeah.
But Sebastian's brother-in-law, Ryan, he gave me this, it was called Pirate Water. And it was good, though, but it was like a coconut. Oh, my God. Dude, it was really, really good. And that's a shame. Most of the things that give me heartburn, I fucking love.
Yeah.
But, you just can't have them. But we were playing, I think it's called Fuck the Dealer or something.
Oh, okay.
One of the card games.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we were just chugging and chugging and chugging. And we were just kind of doing like a rush roulette with the drinks. Like, whatever you got, you got. Like, the boat driver was just handing us beers out of the cooler.
Fuck yeah.
Which, crazy story, fucking, when we were at the bachelor party, so we get on this boat, and we took two Ubers there. Russell was with us in the first Uber, and we got there. And me and Sebastian hop on the boat, and we bullshit with the guy for a couple minutes before we got on. And then we got on, put the cooler on, and me and Sebastian were sitting in the back. And Russell gets in the boat, and dude, the boat driver just looks at him, and he's like, is this guy's name Russell? And we were like, yeah. And then Russell looks at him, he's like, oh shit. And he's yeah, dude, he's like, this is like my second cousin.
Fuck yeah.
And the fucking odds of just getting on this random boat. And we just, and then so he ended up partying with us, and it was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, man.
But that pirate water, dude, I was like bent over for like 40 minutes on the boat, just like with excruciating heart pain. It was funny because we had like 3 bottles of Tums at the house because of a few of us like get real bad heartburn with certain liquors and stuff.
We're all aging.
I know. But we didn't have any on the boat. And so, like, it was at the point where the guy is like, dude, he's like, you want me to like pull off to the side near like a general store or something? I was like, maybe. And then like 10 minutes later, it just went away and then I was fine. Just went right back to drinking.
Damn.
Just no more pirate water.
Damn.
It's good shit, but I don't know, man. It was rough. That's saying there's like, well, not the same, but just stuff that you love that you can't have. Dude, I love carrots, raw carrots so much, but I can't eat them raw. Like my throat swells up, I get hives all over my face. Yeah, dude. Fuck. I can eat them cooked though. There's a quite a few vegetables and random like fruits that like I can't really cook fruit, but there's a lot of veggies I'm allergic to, but I can eat them after they're cooked. Like apples, can't have raw apples, can't have watermelon, can't have.
I didn't know about the watermelon.
Carrots, yeah.
Fuck.
They all do the same thing. Like I'll swell up like bad.
Damn, I didn't
Like
know
to
that.
the point of asphyxiation.
Shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
I have the same problem, but it's only dairy related.
So it's not like a lactose thing?
No, it is.
Oh.
It 100%
Are you?
is.
So you lactose?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Whole life. Didn't really pay attention to it until my 20s.
Well, so what is it do to you if you like have?
So I had chocolate milk today
Yeah.
because I ate that gross pizza last night. And I probably shit for 45 minutes.
What does chocolate milk have to do with Chinese white pizza?
Because I was trying to make myself shit it out.
Oh, okay.
It was one of those moments where I was like, I need this out of me. It's not going to work.
Natural laxative.
Essentially, yeah, it was a good time.
Oh my god.
Haley came out to the living room and was like, fuck, it smells like farts in here. Can't imagine why.
Oh my god.
Drank a whole half gallon of chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, dude, because I fucking love cheese. I can take or leave milk. I mean, I know we use it a lot to bake and stuff, but there was a while there where I was drinking like one of those little bottles of like white milk every morning. I don't know, when I was like working out and stuff. Much better shape than I am right now. But I haven't done that in a long time. Actually, I just started running this week.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, I went Monday. Dude, I ran an 11-minute mile.
Fuck, I haven't done that since track.
I haven't ran in 2 years since my Lyme's.
Yeah.
I have Lyme's arthritis in my knee. And I've been so scared to run ever since. I don't have that many problems right now. Like, I'm very fortunate. Like, shit only happens with my knee like 3 or 4 times a year. Or like I've told you before, live drumming sometimes. But dude, I honestly, after I ran that mile, like I fucking like shed a couple tears. I was so fucking happy.
Oh yeah, dude. That's awesome.
And then I didn't time the other ones. I was just curious because like I was like 2.5 laps into my mile and I looked and I saw my time and I was like, holy shit. So I like bumped out, like I stopped like cutting the corner, like I stopped walking the corners and started running and made some good time, man. I was really, really happy with that. And then I ran 2 miles and then I walked a mile. Plus I did warm up laps. And then I walked a couple of laps after that 3rd mile because I felt my legs starting to get fucking sore.
Dude, if I tried to run right now, I think my body would just die.
God, my body was treated me pretty well. I'm pretty happy because normally, God forbid, I fucking twist out of bed the wrong way and my back's like, nope, you're out for a fucking week, buddy.
The other day, I got off work and I'm just like, I'm going to bed. I wake up, could not move my one leg. It was just gone. And I was like, what the fuck? My hip was fucked. For the 4 days I was off, my hip was fucked. Couldn't walk, couldn't go to the store, nothing. So I'm just struggling to move. I put my work boots on to go to work. Hip's fine. It's like, you fucking son of a bitch.
Oh, I know, dude. It's crazy. It's true, man. Once you hit 30, you might as well be dead.
Pretty much. And that fucking blows.
It fucking sucks. It is not fun.
Aging. Bunch of bullshit.
Lots of other things get better, but...
Do they?
Certain things, yeah.
Fucking taxes and...
Oh yeah, none of that shit gets better or easier. That shit always sucks. But we march on.
Oh yeah. That's all we can do, right?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, we are going to power rank the Pokemon games from 9 to 1, and it's gonna be the right answers. Your answers are wrong.
Your answers mean nothing to us.
It's non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Junior is going to give his 9 as well. I know them.
You do?
He talks to me about it all the time, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But then, so, doing the 9, and then we're really going to hone in on the top 3.
Top 3, alright.
So we'll stop before our top 3, but 9 through 4, I mean, we're going to still get into it, but...
Damn, Junior.
Oh, hold on, buddy. It's not a place for a cat. Now that I see him walk through once, he's gonna tear apart the whole set.
It's gonna fuck shit up.
Shit, so you want to start?
You can start this off.
Okay, so in my number 9 slot, we are going to the Paldea region for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Really?
Released 2022. Yes, so Pokemon Scarlet is, excuse me, taking my number 9 slot. I like that there was like 3 different stories, different stuff to do, but they felt kind of, I don't know, kind of dumbed down or kind of silly. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the, what the fuck was it? The like boss leaders or clan leaders, like the kids that dropped out of the school and they all ran one of those like camps.
Yeah.
And just fighting Revavoom like over and over again. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of that. I really liked all the new Pokemon though.
Yeah, they were solid.
Yeah, I mean that's 10 out of 10 on mine. I really liked all the new Pokemon. I thought they were all really cool, and I made it a point on this playthrough to truly use like 6 Pokemon like I've never used. All new, and I'm really glad I did it because there was a lot of really cool Pokemon. And I mean, there was other good stuff about it too, like Area Zero and all that shit.
Area
like,
Zero was pretty rad.
It was cool. I think, Junior, and the big reason it takes number 9 in my slot is because I don't feel like it's right. Like, if you release this game right after Arceus, there's no reason it shouldn't play like Arceus.
Exactly.
Like, it was pretty bad. Like, as far as operation, like, pretty, buggy, glitchy, messy, and just, I don't know. It wasn't smooth. It wasn't,
It was still a pretty solid game.
Like, it was solid. And that's not like I'm really not like I don't hate any of the Pokemon games. Like, I played them all. Like, this is just as far as favorite to non-favorite.
Yeah.
Like, I really did. I liked the game overall. Like, it was a lot of fun. But, I don't know. That's why it takes my number 9.
Okay, I gotcha. We might have to readjust once the DLC comes out.
Yeah, that's true. That's soon. Couple months?
It's in the fall sometime. My number 9 is going to be Black and White.
Okay.
Were they good games? Yeah, for the time. It was great. It's 2DS, all that fun
the year
stuff.
we graduated.
Yeah. Did I say 2008 because it was 2010 it came out? I don't know if I said that right.
I think it's 2011.
I just pulled it up.
It's
2010. Shit. It would have been better, but, that's when they started doing the... you needed more Wi-Fi enabled things, and I did not have Wi-Fi until I was an adult man. Did some of my favorite Pokemon come from that generation? Absolutely. But other than that, I mean, you were railroaded. The villains were good. You were railroaded into certain things you had to do.
Team Plasma.
Fucking
yeah.
Gensis and N. Or what? Yeah, I think I said that name right. I'll never do that again. But yeah, they're a solid game, but it's number 9 for me.
Okay. Yeah, well, my number 8 was Pokemon Black and White.
Okay.
And kind of, I mean, mostly for the same reasons. It was weird, like, because it was after, it would have been after X and Y, right? Black and White?
It was before.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that's why. Because I know they tried to, like, incorporate, like, the 3D. Like, they had, like, certain, like, bridges and, like, buildings were 3D. And
Nimbasa City was real big.
Yeah, real big. I don't know. The way they animated the Pokemon in that game always kind of bugged me. I don't know.
It seemed a little glitchy.
It just kind of seemed, like, different than, like, all the other games. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not that they need to be the same, or I don't know. It just... When you look at all the games as a whole, like, that one, like, stands out to me as one that doesn't, like, really, I don't know, look Pokemon to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But that was my number 8.
My number 8 is we're traveling to the Alola region for Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Hell yeah.
Was Sun and Moon a good game? Yeah. I did not like that there were no gym leaders.
The
Elite Four.
Also, I think that was probably... Is it the first time there was no gym leaders?
Yes, that was the first time, as far as I know. Elite Four, very easy.
Yeah.
Totem Pokemon were pretty easy.
And Team Skull was
Team
kinda...
Skull. I mean, I like what they were going for, but nah, not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite Pokemon from that generation. I'm gonna probably say that every time, but some of the worst Pokemon from that generation too.
Yeah,
but
I agree with you.
An all still solid game, but number 8.
Number 8. So we're on a pattern here. We're one off. My number 7 was Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Okay.
But there is stuff like I really liked like the island challenges. Like even though like there wasn't gym, like they were still cool. And I don't know, I thought the Z moves were really cool.
Yeah, I did. I forgot about Z
moves. And
some
solid starters too. Dude, Cineroar.
I like Decidueye. I did. Yeah.
Cineroar was the move for me. I don't know. Other than that, and as far as your rival, whatever organization goes, Team Skull is probably one of my lower. I don't know. As far as like coolness or whatever you want to call it.
Better than Team Yell.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What was his name? The leader. I can't think.
Oh God, I can't remember. The gym leader, like the rock and roll gym leader guy.
No. The Team Skull's guy.
Oh, Team Skull.
He had all the bugs.
Because he had that
Guzma.
Or what's the big, like, the one that almost looks like a scent. Yeah.
Glycopod. Yeah, I mean, he was fine. He was just fine. It was still a solid game. What was that, 7 for you?
7, yeah.
All right, my number 7 is going to be controversial.
Okay.
Because it's the Sinnoh region, Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
It was fine. These last games, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, fucking horrible. I hated them.
Yeah. I liked them, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to.
That ruined it for me specifically, but Diamond and Pearl were fine. I had to go out and buy a 3DS. I wasn't happy about that as a 16-year-old with no money. Starters were good. Gym leaders were good, but gameplay overall, there was a lot going on. Couldn't follow it. If you missed that one guy in Pistora City, the grunt, you were just wandering around aimlessly for so long. And like I said, controversial. It's probably you're like number 2 or something.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't know. I really liked it at the time, like when it came out. I don't know. I don't really have many gripes with it. It's a little lower on my list, but not super low.
Okay. And that's what I got.
Damn. I didn't expect that one for you to be that high. That's crazy.
I'm looking to see if I screwed something up, because I was like, is it 7? But, yeah.
You use numbers, bro.
I did use numbers. That's the problem. I had to adjust everything, and I fucked it up, maybe.
So shit. Number 6. So, well, it's not quite halfway, but we're about there. So, my number 6 was Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Okay.
So, Galar region, Team Yell. Now, that's probably the one part I don't put into, like, where it's positioned. Cause
that's
I don't know. I don't really dwell on, wherever your rivals are, it's whatever. But, I don't know. I really like the story, like the knights with the sword and the shield. And I thought how they did that. For a while, too, like, those are probably, like, my personal favorite legendaries, like, in the past few games. Like, they ended up being really cool, and what was it, Eternatus or whatever?
Yeah.
Dude, he's super fucking cool. And, I don't know, the whole thing of just, like, dethroning Leon and, like...
Yeah, I like that.
The gym challenges were really cool, I thought, anyhow. And
Dynamax.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The introduction to Dynamax. I think Dynamax fucking rules. Gigantamax is even cooler.
Yeah, I love all that shit. It's dope.
And even, too, like, that was pre-Arceus, and, like, it's pretty close, but, I mean, it was all one world. I know Arceus is, split up, but
I mean,
still about the same though. But dude, I love everything about Sword and Shield. Again, like even the Pokemon, everything. I really have no complaints with Sword and Shield. It just happens to be number 6. That's all.
I gotcha. Number 6 for me is the Kalos region, X and Y.
Okay.
That's when 3D was really getting in there, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah, they were.
I had to buy a 3DS this time. Did not care for that.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, it was the first like game with like completely 3D, like Pokemon.
Yeah,
you know,
the sprites moved no matter what.
yeah, and all the
that.
rendering. You know, so. But dude, Mega Evolution.
Mega Evolution was dope.
Mega Evolution.
That's why it wasn't number 9. But the evil team didn't make any sense to me. Like, why are you blowing up the fucking world? Who gives a shit?
Flare.
Team Flare.
Team Flare.
And one thing I didn't mention so far, because I don't think it's really come up yet, is the fossil Pokemon were kind of dope. Tyrunt and Aurora.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That plays a big factor in there. Cause
I forgot about that. I'm doing a playthrough. Tyrunt's on my team.
They're fucking... About that. I love those guys. Certain stores you couldn't even go into because you weren't cool enough. Like, fuck that shit. If I was a 10-year-old, nah, I was doing that. I did a playthrough of all bugs, and I beat it.
Yeah?
All bugs. There's a fire type Elite Four member.
Jeez.
And I beat it, and I didn't even really try that hard. I wasn't over-leveled or anything. It was a Nuzlocke.
Man.
And I was like, alright. And that's all that's what I got.
Man. Wasn't expecting that either. So what are we down to now? 5.
5.
So we got 2 more before the top 3. So my number 5 is Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
And I mean, we talked about a lot. I don't know. I really like the underground. You know, building your base and mining.
Oh yeah, underground was the best part.
Yeah, the underground kind of was low key the best part about that game. But I don't know. Those are some of my favorite. I love Dialga so much. He's one of my favorite legendaries.
Roar of Time.
Hell yeah! So like the whole like time and space thing was really cool. That I don't know. Again, it's another game. Like I really don't have many gripes with. And too, dude, it was the first game with like fucking 10 plus legendaries. Do you remember how many fucking legendaries you can get in that game?
There is a good bit.
Dude, so not only Dialga, Palkia, Darkrai, Celestia, Shaman,
Giratina, the Lake Trio.
Yeah, Azelf, Mesprit, and Yuxi. Fuck, that's 9. There's gotta be more. That might be all of them, but still, dude.
It was a good chunk.
It was a giant chunk. And that was always so fun. Wait, Deoxys?
No, that was Gen 3.
Yeah, that was Gen 3. Fuck. That's nuts. But yeah, I don't know. That was my number 5.
Okay, my number 5 is Sword and Shield.
Okay, hell yeah.
I like that one. I mean, the camping aspect to the game, that was fun. I like that. Cooking curry, I could have lived without. That was kind of dumb.
I wasn't a big fan of the curry.
But we want to talk legendaries on that one.
Oh my Christ!
You got what was that? The Max Raid Den, Cave Cavern, whatever. That was dope.
Pretty much every legend to date.
Yeah, for the most part. I think there was a couple you can get.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be the most in one game.
You can get all 3 starters from other generations in that game just by doing them.
Dude, the dens are so much fucking fun.
Surprise trading. I love surprise trading. All around a solid game. Even the DLC, that was good.
Yeah, great DLC. The fucking fighting bears, that was dope.
Yeah, that was fucking...
Did you go dark or water?
I think I went dark.
I went dark too. I ended up, getting both, but I went dark originally.
I think I went dark only because I could not navigate that map really well right away, and that was the first one I found, and was like, fuck it, good enough.
Good enough for me.
And that's that.
Oh, man. So, my number 4 might be, I don't know, given what's left, I don't know, you might be surprised, because I haven't heard it come up for you yet, and I'm thinking it's probably... Don't tell me if it is, but I have a feeling this might be like your 1 or 2.
Okay.
But my number 4 is Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. To the Hoenn region.
Okay.
Team Magma, Team Aqua. One of my favorite stories in Pokemon, man. Even, I mean, let's be, they're all a little over the top and drastic and, mostly just, the end of the world, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
this team wants to fucking destroy the earth or for whatever reason. But it wasn't so, like, out there. Like, Team Magma wants the meteorite to crash and to expand the land so they can make new discoveries and shit. And then Team Aqua wants to flood the earth and, like, give power to the marine life, like the life they deserve and blah, blah, blah. But it was cool. It was the first game where it wasn't Team Rocket.
Yeah, that is true.
And, and they did give, like, each side, like, a lot of, like, development and, like, actual arguments to, like, I don't know.
Yeah, they pit two against each other.
Yeah, really well. I don't know. But it was, dude, it's the first game you could fucking run in. Huge.
You got that sweet bike.
I know this can't just be me, but I think they did it on purpose. But when you start that game and you get out of that moving truck, do you know how slow you move? It's like slower than normal.
That is
and
very
you're like,
true.
Dude, come on, like. And then when you leave the house, like you're just like walking in slow motion, and your mom's like, "Wait, you forgot your running shoes!" Like, and you're just like, "What? Running shoes?"
It's because of that game. I still press B every time I'm playing to run, even though I don't have to anymore.
Fuck yeah, and dude, it was my first game on my advance.
Okay.
So both Ruby and Sapphire was the first game for my console. First game for my Game Boy Advance that I got on Christmas, and same with Pokemon Silver. Also got on Christmas with my first Game Boy Color. That's like how most of my first Pokemon games, at least the first few generations, were just Christmas at the same time with the handheld. But yeah, it was really hard, dude. My 4 and 3, I was telling you, I think my 3 will shock you, but I don't know, it was really tough, man. I switched them back and forth a couple times because, especially Emerald.
Yeah.
Like Emerald, dude.
That was my favorite.
Hell yeah. Fucking A.
That was my favorite handheld game.
So what did you have for 4?
Number 4, I have... I can't even think of the name of the game now. My brain's crapping out. It's Paldea Region. The new game.
Scarlet and Violet?
Yes. God, I could not think of that for some reason.
Is your number 4?
Yeah, that's my number 4.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not like the rival fights. I did not care for a lot of that.
Yeah.
I do like the open concept. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah. That was really cool.
I could get my ass kicked no matter what. I mean, shit, I went too far, I'm dead. That's fine.
Yeah.
I like that. It was challenging in some parts.
Yeah, it was.
I did the gyms out of order because I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Right.
I liked that. That's the only real part I liked about it, and it was a big contributor.
Damn. Okay.
But, with that being said, some of the evolutions are real dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I could take or leave most of them.
Do you know how long it took me to get 999 coins?
Dude, it did take me a long time total, but like when we started, like I didn't gather a whole bunch of them because I just didn't know what they were for.
Yeah.
And then by the time I found out, I only had like 150. But once I found out what they were and like found out like where they were on the map and how to get them, I actually got to 1,000 pretty quickly, man.
Yeah.
But even still, like I'm kind of let down that that's the 1,000th Pokemon. I don't know. The evolved form of that.
I like it, but
he's cool, but I don't know.
He reminds me of the guy from the Apple Jacks commercial.
Dude, fuck yeah! That's what I said. I said the same exact thing.
The team was dumb. What was it? Team Star. I was dumb. I like the gyms. I like the Titans. I like doing that. I like the fact that you meet the legendary Pokemon right away. You get to ride them right away.
Yeah.
It was a whole different experience, and I like that.
Yeah, it was different. It was convenient.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was strange. I mean, but it was the first time that's been done,
So I was a fan of that. And that's why it's number 4.
Fuck yeah, dude. I did honestly not expect that. Like I said, I don't hate that game, but it's not one of my favorites.
That being said, I have not played it in a while.
Right. Well, if anything, it has to run better than it does.
Yeah, I'm
when
sure
it started.
Does. I'm sure it does.
Pretty, same with any game, The beauty of patching.
hatching.
Damn. So all right. So we're down to our top 3.
My top 3 are basic, I'm telling you right now.
I don't think it's a matter of basic, man. I know it'll seem like nostalgia, I'm sure, will be the winner, but it's not nostalgia, man. Some of those early games are fucking way superior. And just... Oh, shit, the mute card. But, oh, man. All right.
Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, first pick in my top 3 favorite Pokemon mainline games of all time is Pokemon X and Y.
Really?
Yes. To the Kalos region, baby.
Okay.
So, we got our first fairy type.
Alright, that's fair.
In X and Y. Like I was telling when you were first fully 3D Pokemon. And dude, Mega Evolution is one of my favorite things Pokemon has ever fucking done.
Yes, that is true.
Dude, they are just so fucking badass. They were so fucking cool. And when X and Y came out, I was living above the Tomahawk in Davidsville.
Okay.
And dude, we were just partying hard all the time. And Jordan and Jesse basically lived there.
Yeah.
And we all had 3DS and blah, blah, blah. And dude, I'll just never forget. Because once we all saw, like, the Mega Charizard, we were just fucking, like, counting the days until it fucking happened. But not only... I'm trying to think of firsts. So, Sky Battles.
Oh, yeah, Sky Battles.
First Sky Battles. First Horde Encounters. Super Training.
Yeah.
The only thing, like... It had potential to be, like, a really, really good story. But, like, with, like, the whole 3,000 War thing, like, 3,000-year-old war, like, most of, like, the big, like, twists or, like, you know, big moments of the story, like, you get, like, 5 minutes before the game's over.
Yeah.
Like, when you meet, you know, I know, whatever, that homeless, what is it, AZ?
Yeah, his name's AZ.
Like, the homeless guy, fucking, you know, he ends up being the king, but, like, they reveal that to you, and then, like, the credits roll, like, 2 minutes later. I wish, like, if they could have made him, like, interact with you, like, a little more throughout the whole game, like, it would have... I mean, it's still, like, a powerful moment. I mean, the way they, like, cinematically, and, like, the way they present it, like, it is impactful, but it's just like, okay, then that's it. Like, you know, you're done.
I do think you only ran into him, like, 2 times if you don't count the final battle.
Right, yeah.
And even then, his team in the final battle was shit.
Yeah, it's not that... Yeah.
I think one of them was a Torkoal.
Torkoal, I think she had, like, Gorlock or...
Okay, yeah. I do like him, so that's fair.
Oh, yeah, I like Gorlock, too, but... I don't know, man. X and Y just holds a special place in my heart, and I really just... Mega Evolution sold it for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that.
That's the only, like... It was really hard between this and Ruby, because Ruby was honestly... I don't know. I really, really like Ruby a lot. And Rayquaza is one of my favorite legendaries of all time.
That's fair.
Without a doubt. Fucking drum roll, baby.
My number 3 top Pokemon game of all time is Gen 3.
Sapphire Ruby, baby.
Actually, it's mostly because of Emerald.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Like you said, Rayquaza, both the teams, you go up against both of them. The storyline's completely different than in Ruby and Sapphire.
Right, yeah. That's true.
You have, the Frontier?
Yes.
I've never beaten the Frontier in my life. I came close one time, and that was it.
It was tough.
It was the first game I completed the Pokedex on without any help, because I had all the other games.
Fuck yeah.
Going underwater, that was dope for me.
Dude,
I like
fuck
that.
Yeah, diving. What else did they introduce? That would have been first Waterfall?
No, there's waterfalls in Johto, Soul Silver.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Soul Silver.
I think they're in regular Silver, too. I think.
Probably.
I don't remember. It's been a while. But, yeah. Just, they introduced a whole lot of stuff. Double battles at the time.
Hell yeah.
That was new.
Very new. I'll never remember. It was always, like, those 2 little girls with, like, the matching outfits that looked like the fucking creepy girls from The Shining.
Yes. Even in what was that, Emerald, they had, you could try to sneak past one of them, but there'd be a secret one hidden somewhere that you could clearly see because it was a tree that folded up and it was a ninja guy.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Hell yeah, I did like that.
The Weather Institute. I don't care for Cast Farm.
What was that fucking... what was the name of that town that was like all tree houses and shit?
Fortree City.
Fortree City. So what the Kelsion with that whole thing when you have to like get the things to see them, dude, that was always super cool. I really love that, and the big tall grass everywhere.
And then when they brought that back for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I bought that shit.
Dude, Omega Ruby, Mega Blaziken is the strongest Pokemon of all time in that game.
It's a good ass game,
dude. It's a great fucking game, and I'm telling you, dude, you could one-hit water Pokemon with Mega Blaziken. It's fucking unreal.
I always pick Swampert or Sceptile.
He was like my good. Like if I was in a sticky situation, dude, you throw him in there and fucking anybody done.
See, I used Blaziken one time my first ever playthrough, and it was fine.
See, I was always a Mudkip.
Yeah.
Like from the moment I got it on Christmas, like I was Mudkip. And I'm like, dude, Swampert's one of my favorite starters too.
Mega Swampert's just
yeah. They kind of did him dirty. I don't
bulked
know.
up, and that was it.
I wasn't a big fan.
Launches a Christmas tree out of his ass. Hell yeah. But yeah,
I'm trying to think. Oh, never mind. Mega Blaziken.
Solid game. That's why it's number 3 for me.
Fuck yeah, I agree. It was almost my number 3, but I don't know. Maybe it should have been. I don't know. I'm torn. But that leads us to number 2.
Number 2.
A poop.
Not this time though.
The shit. So, my number 2 is Pokemon Yellow and or Red Blue.
Okay.
So, Pokemon Red was the first Pokemon game I've ever played. And it was originally my brother's. And it was on the big fucking chonky Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And, back before I knew what any of it was, I don't think the game was... Well, that's a dumb question. The game was obviously before the show.
Yeah.
But, so my brother had it, and he played it for a while, and I'll never forget because when I first played it, the very first time I played it, he was like, oh, you can play on my file. And I was like, can I just start a game? I was like, I won't save it. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. So, because I wanted, to know everything about it. And,
I already know where this is going.
Yeah. And I saved it. And he kicked my ass. And after that, like once he'd beat it, he'd let me play it, and then I beat it, and then we just kept
trading off,
taking turns after we beat it, learning new stuff each time. I'd be like, hey man, blah blah blah, and dude, and that's what got me hooked to it. And I don't know. Since then, so Red was my first, but dude, Yellow's definitely my favorite out of the 3. I don't feel like I even need to explain it, but Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur,
the classic OGs,
and Squirtle. You can have all fucking 4 of them. I wish you could. I mean, I've traded so. I told you before. Me and Drew were trying to do the full decks on the original game, and I was doing it on Yellow, and he was doing it on Blue, I believe.
Okay.
And you can't evolve the Pikachu they give you.
Yeah, I did know that.
Which was a big weird. So I had Andrew trade me a Pikachu that I evolved for Raichu for the entry, and I kind of just wanted to evolve my Pikachu in there. I thought that would have been cool. Yeah. But I don't know why they still did that.
Because they did that in
why not
Let's
give you
Go
the option?
also.
Yeah. But it was much easier to catch anything in that game.
Yeah, that is true too.
But yeah, man, that is my number 2. I mean, classic. I don't know. Pokemon Yellow will always be one of my top favorites, dude. It's fucking solid. Relentless.
Hell yeah.
Those games were relentless. And back then, when I was so young, dude, there's no way
you couldn't look anything up?
No, not at all. It was all word of mouth with your friends. And lots of hours of fucking just trying everything.
I don't think have seen a single Tauros the entire time I played that game.
I don't. I have. I've seen many, but have not even come. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh, daddy.
Yeah.
That is my number 2. I'm anxious. Let's see. What you got?
My number 2
Bum, 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 bum,
of all time is... It's the exact same thing you did.
Hell yeah.
Kanto.
Fuck yeah, baby.
I included obviously the Kanto remakes into that too, even though we're saying original. Like
right, yeah.
Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Oh, fuck
the
yeah.
Introduction of the Sevi Islands. That was dope as hell.
Fuck yeah.
Let's Go? Let's Go was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine, but it's... I don't know.
But yeah, I agree. Everything that you basically said. It was a good game. Word of mouth. Learning all the hard stuff the hard way if you were like, 7 at the time.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah. Not much more I can elaborate on. We covered pretty much all that there.
Pretty much covered. So does that mean we have the same number 1?
I'm assuming that is correct.
Well, we'll see which of the 3. I mean, if you're counting the first 2. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to count the 3, and we're going to say which
I already know
3.
what you're going to say.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm sure. Yours probably, maybe the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
No?
I didn't have that one.
Well, you're pretty confident, friend. I remember what I told you earlier today. I wasn't including, later remakes.
I don't remember what happened yesterday, so we're good.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Crystal.
Silver.
Silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew you were going to say crystal. So I said Crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah, it was silver. That's the only one I had. It was Ben's game even. He didn't like it, so I played it.
So I had silver first. Again, that was Christmas morning. I had my first Game Boy Color. It was lime green. And I opened the other present I had, and it was Pokemon. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
And it was Pokemon Silver, dude. And my fucking God, did I fall in love with that game.
It's a great game.
Dude. Oh my fucking God. Still Team Rocket. I mean, Giovanni's disappearance, they're still, restarting the mission to fucking steal Pokemon from anyone and anywhere. But, dude, I don't know. Generation 2, the Pokemon they added are just some of my favorites, dude. Solid fucking Pokemon.
Heracross, man, he's my favorite. He's been one of my favorites for a long time.
I think Ampharos is one of my favorites, dude. Oh, my God.
And you get him so early.
I know. Fucking forget about it. Oh, my God. If you had to build a team of 6 Pokemon from Gen 2 only for a run-through, what would you pick?
What would I pick? Okay.
Say you could even, start the whole game with all of them at level 1, regardless if they evolve or don't evolve.
That is a good question.
Legendary is excluded.
Okay.
You fucker. I saw you over there.
Nah, I didn't. Do you know how long it took me to catch an Entei in that game?
Oh,
Fuck no,
Jesus
I'm not doing
Christ.
that. What? Fucking... We're going to start off with Steelix.
Yeah.
Steelix, Heracross, Typhlosion.
Yes.
Mantine, oddly enough.
Hey, I respect it.
What was that?
4.
4? Did I say Ampharos already?
No.
No, Ampharos. Fuck. This is going to sound insane, but Miltank.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's not insane. Do you remember how much of a fucking bitch that was?
Dude, she was such a bitch.
Jesus Christ. So, 6. So, mine has to be the OG and my favorite. Typhlosion, for sure. Ampharos, definitely Steelix. I'm going to go Caesar.
Oh, I forgot about Caesar.
Caesar. Fucking Kingdra.
Kingdra? All right.
So, Kingdra. 6. Let's go Hitmontop.
All right.
Just to make things a little crazy.
I never really used him in playthrough.
I never really used him either, but...
I vaguely just remember him only knowing counter.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, I think when you get him, it's pretty, kind of like Togepi. When you get Togepi, it's super hard to use, but if you stick with it, it pays off. That's why I'm running on my Crystal run right now. I know I have Togetic in my team.
I gotcha.
Togeteam, and then, you lent me your copy so I could get all 3 starters. That was also the introduction of Steel and Dark type Pokemon.
Yes, it was.
The introduction of new Pokeballs.
I'm
pretty sure they were... So even though there was new Pokeballs, they were all made by that Apricot guy, right?
Yeah, Kurt.
So no matter what they were. So what? It was Love Ball.
Love Balls. Heavy
lower
ball.
heavy ball, fastball.
Fastball, that's what it was. I was thinking speedball.
Was there level ball yet?
Maybe.
But two, then we got our first Poke Gear, which gave us the clock,
Radio,
cell phone.
yeah.
And that was the first game that introduced. The first game that had shinies.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
the first
true.
game that had. Oh my god. First game that had. Just a day system where you could catch
Day,
different. Yeah, day, night. You could catch Pokemon different times of day, different species. And dude. So I don't know. I was talking with Mike Lissick, and he was telling me. Because we were talking about Crystal the one day, Pokemon Crystal, and I was telling him, which this is 100% true, regardless of how it happened or why it happened, whether, I don't know if it's technically possible for just like the game on the regular cartridge, but I also think it's too early for it to have been like an event from like Toys R Us or something.
Mm-hmm.
But on my Crystal, on my first playthrough, when you go back into that forest, I can't remember the two cities. It was Helix Forest.
Yeah.
I caught a shiny Celebi. First encounter.
In Crystal, I believe that was possible. I don't know about it being shiny, though.
It was shiny because it
Hell
was
yeah.
pink, and every time you sent it out, the pink stars would circle out around it.
Hell
dude,
yeah.
And I don't. Still to this day, I I have no idea what happened to my Crystal cartridge or fucking any of my Pokemon shit, my cards, all that shit.
Sold
My
it for,
cards.
sold it for crack money.
Sold it for that sweet crack.
Sweet making crack.
Crack cocaine. Oh, but then, I mean, too, I know I didn't include this in the list, but, dude, Soul Silver.
Yes, that's
That would be my number one, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the same. Crystal, Silver, Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But Soul Silver is the fucking way to play the game.
Soul Silver has like secret things that happen in that game. Do you know about them?
Now, would that have been around the time for, like, events hosted by, like, a store or something?
Yes, but this was
'Cause
not a store event.
Okay.
This was if you traded like Giratina or anybody from Diamond and Pearl to Soul
Yeah.
Silver, Cynthia shows up.
Really?
In the where do you find the unknown? I can't think of what that's called.
That's the only thing with Crystal. I never like finished the unknown story the whole way, or like I've like done the puzzle
Yeah.
and like gone down and like I've caught a bunch of them, but like I don't know. I've never.
Well, you meet her there, and she
Yeah.
takes you to something called the Sinjo Ruins.
Okay.
It's in between Sinnoh and Johto.
Okay.
There's a video of how to do it on YouTube, even.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I have to fucking beat the Elite Four. I'm still stuck on. I mean, I can get to Who's the champion?
Lance
Lance again?
in the Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lance from the first generation?
Yeah.
He's the champion in the second generation too?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because Blue was the champion in
Yeah.
the first gen. That's why I was like, wait.
Yeah, never mind.
But yeah, I'll have to show you that video when we're done.
Fuck yeah.
Because it's like, it shows like real time lapse of real life. It's fucking nuts.
Really? Huh.
I've never done it, but I've seen like you can do it. And as I'm telling you this, I'm like, is it something you can't do anymore?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, you never know. Dude, we need to link up and you need to check if you have any dope ice Pokemon or something. What? So, if not ice, what is the strategy for dragons in Gen 2? Specifically Soul Silver, Dragonite, with Thunder. What is the strategy if you don't have something ice? I mean, I have Feraligatr, but he's water and he has ice, so I can get like 1, 2 if I'm lucky, punches out. Like solid Thunder Punch. Or not Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. Mamoswine?
I think you can get him in Soul Silver.
Now, is that something that comes in like after you've beaten the Elite Four? I feel like it might be.
I cheated and traded.
I know that's possible in that game, but
I cheated and traded over an Empoleon.
and why the fuck don't they give you Suicune before you get to the fucking Elite Four? Why do you have to get the fucking Cerulean City? Get through fucking Mount Moon and all that fucking horse shit. I
don't like that they made Mount Moon shorter. That's my only complaint on that.
I mean, I like Mount Moon. I'm not complaining. I'm just fucking... That's fucking bullshit. Why fucking...
I don't remember
send
that
him
part.
Further away, fucking...
Yeah, I hear ya.
Like, give me that ice beam. You know. Fucking let me take down Lance easily and painlessly. And not have to fucking fight him 20 goddamn times.
I just realized there's a lot of ice water types. As I'm running through my brain.
Oh, I know. That's how it always... And that's why, like, the early generation... It's fucking... Dragons are hard. Because... Like you said, like anything that has a fucking ice move happens to just be a fucking water type. This Kingdra's dragon.
Dragon water.
That would still suck. What the fuck? Is there any, like, just ice type in Gen 2? Other than, was Jinx ice in Gen 2?
Yeah, Jinx is ice. Psychic ice.
But she probably doesn't really have any good ice moves, though.
Perish Song.
Perish Song?
You could stall that fucker out.
You'd have to... So, can you use Perish Song more than once, like on different Pokemon in a battle? Like, if you were to put her in, use Perish Song, switch her out?
Yeah, you can do that.
What is it, 2 turns?
3 turns.
Oh, God.
So you'd have to sack 3 Pokemon.
Oh, my Christ. That would be a long, painful process.
That being said, in Gen 2, that's when they started the smarter AI, and they would swap out to avoid that.
Oh, my God. Of course they would. Dude, and it's crazy, like, how much of, like, the future of Pokemon from, like, Gen 2 to now, like, was established in Generation 2.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, dude, it was the first game you could breed in.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Breeding, the new Pokeballs, you know. Dude, it was the first game where you could fucking see your experience points underneath you in battle. Remember?
Yeah, that was convenient.
I don't know if that was Crystal or Silver, though. I don't know if it was the same as Silver. No, it might have been. I know it's definitely in Crystal, because remember, like, when it would hit the end, it would have, like, that little blue, Bing. Like, firework thing?
Yeah.
But, like, just everything, dude. Like, and, like, everything that they introduced in Gen 2 is still, like, a, you know, thing today.
Yeah, that is very true.
Plus more now, but it's insane, like, how, like, organized they already were and, like, knew what they wanted the game to be.
So I'm looking this up right now. Mamoswine is available before the first playthrough of the Elite Four.
What is Mamoswine's Gen 4?
Yeah, but you can evolve a Piloswine.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't get those in Soul Silver just walking around, right?
You get Swinub and evolve it into Piloswine in the Ice Cave.
Oh.
And then you got to teach that Piloswine Ancient Power.
Okay.
And then boom, Mamoswine.
Is that good for Dragon?
I don't know, but that's how it evolves.
Oh, you have to teach Ancient Power. I got you.
You got Weavile.
Oh, yeah. What is that, Dark Ice?
Yeah. Articuno, but that's not going to help.
Yeah, not with Thunder.
Lapras.
And fucking Lance's Dragon Ice never fucking miss, ever.
Stun Spore. No, he probably has 4 restores.
Even too, I've tried status and all that shit, but dude, nothing can survive a fucking... Not only are they fucking ungodly strong, but they're fast. Anything I put in, but I'm not a breeder. Like, I don't, I don't breed mine for battle. I just catch one and fucking, train the fuck out of it. That's all. And normally, I mean, any other game, that's a solid strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't need to fucking EV train or breed to play the game. It definitely helps.
But fuck you if you do that.
You nerds.
It's a game for children. It's not that hard.
Remember the children.
The fuck?
No. Nope. I was gonna, but I'm not. Okay, before we close it out, I wanted to give a shout out to Chrome Eyes for the use of our theme song. The song is called Another Year, and it is off of the Inside Out EP. So make sure check out Chrome Eyes on Spotify. They have 2 EPs on there. They have a full length from last year and a handful of singles. And also check out Arc of Violence. It is their new band, all the same members of Chrome Eyes, but they have a metal band as well.
Solid
like a metal,
dudes.
like, dude, fucking great dudes. And also, check out No Longer Silent, or NLS. That is Devin and I's old band, but that can only be found on Bandcamp. But in the meantime, if you don't have a beard, shave your pubes and glue them to your face. If you don't have a belly, start eating Cheetos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It'll be there sooner than you know it. And if you don't have a beer, go get one and chug it with your butt, you silly bitch. Peace, we're out of here.